Hello and welcome back. Now this is a first for us. We've never been to a place like this before.
Nope.
No, ever. We did contemplate it once, but we didn't.
And we thought better of it.
Yeah, but no. So we are at a CL called
Little Meadows.
Little Meadows, just in Longridge, which is about 50 minutes away from where we live. Are you just checking that's what it's called?
Yeah.
We don't know what the bloody hell it's called. What is it? Looking on Google Maps to see where we are because
Yeah,
we don't know.
that's right. Little Meadow Caravan site.
Little Meadow Caravan site, and it's a CL. And we thought we'd try it because it's we needed a weekend away, and it's £22
A night.
British pounds per night, and that's fully serviced, 16 amp hookup, water and waste, everything, and it's in a field in the middle of nowhere. And there's only one. It's a farmer's place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a farm.
Is it a working farm?
Yeah, it's that way.
All right. Yeah. There was a sign on the gate when we came in. It said, "Mr. Martin, please use pitch 1 or 2," didn't it? Great. So yeah, £22, £44. Now we normally pay that for one night.
One night.
And actually, I'm fully serviced. But I'll just show you outside here, and got the fly screener because there's only bugs, a few bugs, and there's only us and that motorhome here. Now we think, oh, there's an Elson drop up in the top corner there.
I think that's what it is.
Well, yeah, we think that's what it is, but there are no facilities on this. There's just an Elson drop. There's no boglatorium, there's no showers, there's nothing. So it's a first, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's very peaceful.
Yeah, it is. So I'm not bothered about there not being any facilities. So we thought we'd give it a try. But for, like I said, for £22 British per night.
Yeah, it's nice.
So what we're going to do this evening is I'll show you a bit more of the site later. I might
It'll take about 2 minutes.
Well, it won't take that long. It's only 5 pictures, isn't it? I think that motorhome's parked over there because the woman, when we phoned up, said that it had been raining a bit and the pictures were a bit boggy. But the last few days, it's been quite dry, so they're all right. And it's warm. It's 23 degrees at the minute, so it should be okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so the motorhome, I think, is parked there because he doesn't want to get stuck a bit further round. It's a bit hard standing over there where the driveway is, so I potentially think that's why he's there. Don't know. But I'm not bothered. Right.
No.
So we're going to just settle down for the evening. We'll show you the site tomorrow. Won't take long. And we're going to we're going to go to Longridge tomorrow.
Yeah, we've booked a pub. A meal.
A pub?
A pub. We booked a pub. No, we booked a
meal.
A table at a pub. So in the evening to go for something to eat.
What's the pub called?
The Alston.
Alston, right.
Alston. Yeah, Alston Pub and Dining.
Right, so we're going to go there for tea tomorrow, and we're not going to do a great deal, but we're just going to chill out, have some tea, and then take it from there.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Beer time.
Well, gin and tonic.
All right, okay. You don't drink gin and tonic?
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Oh, is it? All right, nice one. Right, catch you in a bit. Morning. Quite a peaceful night last night. There was a little bit of rain in the night, but it was all right. It was nice and quiet, very quiet. There's still just that motorhome here, over there. And then we're just chilling out this morning, had breakfast at the sausage barn, and then we're going to go up to a place called Dunsop Bridge, which is just in the Trough of Bowland, and there's a cafe there called Puddle Ducks. I don't know if we'll be able to get in because it's Saturday, it might be quite busy. I've got a little bit of a job to do in the caravan this morning. It's one that I've done before, but I'll just show you in here. The sliding door it slides out. Oh, that's right up to the top. And as when you try and slide it back, it's catching there. Now it's done that before, and all I did was adjust this hinge here, so I'm going to try and do that, but there doesn't look much of a gap there for it to raise up, because what you do is you turn that spindle in there and it pulls that hinge up, because that's where it's catching at the back. But whether it'll work, I don't know. We'll have a go. Right, so I've taken the door off here, and I'm just shining the torch from the other side, but I don't think you can see, I don't think you will be able to see, but the track has actually come loose from the top there, and the screws are hanging out. Now down here there is openings to be able to get to that. Now in order to get to that, I've got to take the mirror off to get behind it, so I'm going to do that. Right, so that's not going to work, because this mirror, we've tried to take it off but it's glued on, and we don't want to push it, and we can't get inside the track there because our hands physically won't fit in there. And there's a panel on this other side here, but it's screwed in from the inside, so basically we can't do anything with it. I mean, the tracks come loose, and yeah, the tracks come loose there, and there's nothing we can do about it. I don't know what to do. Anyway, it's another job for another time. Right, so the plan is we are going to have to take this mirror off. We're not doing it while we're away now. We're going to have to get a sharp knife down here, aren't we?
Yeah, because it's glued all the way around the edges, and it'll probably be glued part way in.
Yeah.
Won't it? There's a little hole. There's a little hole, an access hole, but it's not very big in the terms of the size of the whole mirror. It's only...
Yeah, there's an access hole at the top here as well.
Yeah, there's one here as well, in terms of space.
The problem is there's cables behind there as well that feed the light, and they're not tucked away. Bit shoddy, that, really. So it's a job for another time. It's not one that's going to be done now. I'll have to do it before we go away in summer. But all that mirror is going to have to come off in order to get to that. Right, let's get on and do whatever we're doing. Right, what I'll do now, while I can't do that job, is I'll show you around the pitch, around the site. There's not much to see. Right, the motorhome I've gone out for the day, and I've noticed they've left it plugged in there, and then unplugged it over there. How dangerous is that? So there are 6 pitches down there. I thought that was the Elson drop down there, but it's not. It's round the back over through those trees. I think there's a bit of a pond down here, from what I remember seeing on Google Schmoo. Yeah, bit of a pond there. That's why there's probably a few flies knocking around. Oh, is that a tractor? I don't know. That's the entrance into the site there. Picnic benches. I need to put that in the bin. So it's fully serviced, 16 amp, and water and waste just at the side there. There's a bit of an area over here. I don't know what's around here. We'll just go and have a look to see what there is. It's rained a bit, the ground's quite firm. Let's just go into another field. Yeah, so there's just another bit of a walking area around here, and a bit of a field. But yeah, it's not a bad site. Right, this is Dunsop Bridge. That's a bridge. That's a green thing made out of steel, and that's water and some rocks. That's a house, and these are trees. That's Puddle Duck's Cafe just there, where that's an ambulance coming down the road.
It's a bit like if you ordered David Attenborough on Wish.
What?
You.
What?
House, rocks, water. I said it's a bit like when you order David Attenborough on Wish.
I'm an international vlogger, you know. Anyway, so yeah, sun's coming out. It's quite nice. 20 odd degrees. We're just gonna have a drive into Longridge. I'm going to see if I can find a car wash actually, because car's filthy. It took us about, how long did it take us to get from here? About 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We've been here with the girls when they were little. Over there.
Right, let's go. The car park down there.
There's a few spaces here, but they're normally full, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a car park at the back there, but that's full. Right, let's go back to the car and have a drive back. Well, we're back at the caravan. We've been out for tea. We didn't go to the Alston. Was it Alston?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go to the Alston because when we were going out to Dunsop Bridge, we drove past the pub, and it had a for sale sign outside of it, and it looks all right, but the problem is with that is obviously if it's for sale, they're possibly running stock down and people don't care. So it kind of put us off a little bit. So we went to a pub round the corner called
The Stag's Head.
The Stag's Head, which I initially said that's where we should go. But anyway, I'm not going there. So we had a meal there. I'll put a couple of pictures here of what we had. I had gammon and Angela had
Ribs and wings.
Yeah, it was a mixed combo. Ricks, yeah, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, it was a good meal. Good meal. We've been just nipped into Longridge, and then we've come back to the site. The owner has hoovered. I always call it hoovered. Mowed. He's mowed. Because I don't do gardening.
He's hoovered the grass.
He's hoovered the grass. No, he's cut the grass, and on the site, and it looks completely different than what it did yesterday. I'll show you tomorrow. So tonight we're just going to chill out. She's still laughing at me.
Hoovered the grass.
I'm not allowed to do hoovering grass at home. Well, I am, but I have to do it supervised because I've broke. How many lawnmowers have I broke? Four lawnmowers. I've done all sorts to them, so I have to be supervised when I do it at home. Anyway, right, so we're going to chill out and maybe watch a film if we can find one. What was that film we watched last night?
Equalizer 3.
Yeah, I was going to say Edward Woodward. It's not Edward Woodward, it's Denzel Washington. It was all right. Yeah, it was a good film, actually. It's in Italian, a lot of it, and they didn't put subtitles on, so you'd no idea what was going on.
But you were supposed to get it.
Yeah, no, we did get it. We got the gist of it. Anyway. Another weekend done away. First time for us on somewhere like this with no facilities. Just having a brew before we go. What do you think?
It's been really nice, hasn't it? Really, really peaceful.
Yeah, I slept last night and I didn't wake up this morning till about 8:25, and I never sleep in that late. But because it was nice and quiet, I
woke up before you.
Yeah, you did, which is very rare. And I woke up and I looked at my watch. I thought, bloody hell, 8:25. That's unlike me. But yeah, so I had a decent sleep last night. Yeah, I think we'd definitely come here again, won't we?
Yeah, it's in a nice area, and there's lots of things that we haven't seen, isn't there? And there's lots of places to go to around here that are quite easy to get to.
Yeah, the roads weren't. We went up in the Trough of Bowling yesterday. The roads weren't too busy, so that was okay. But yeah, I think it's somewhere we definitely go. I'll put a link. It is Caravan Club CL. I'll put a link in the description to where it is. Little Meadow CL. If you can handle not having facilities, then that's fine. We've done all right with it, haven't we?
Yeah, it's only that there's no shower block, isn't it? That's it. I mean, there's an Elson drop, and you've got everything else on the pitch because it's fully serviced. So
yeah, fantastic.
If it wasn't fully serviced, I wouldn't go.
No, Somebody put a comment on a picture I put on this morning. Are you off grid? And I think off grid is something that we probably would never do. Yeah, never say never, but no, we've never looked at off grid. Not something that we want to do. But yeah, no, it's been great. So we're just going to pack up the last bits. It's only 11 o'clock, just gone 11 o'clock, and it's only about 40 minutes away from here, 50 minutes. And then our next trip is August, and then 2 trips in August. Well, that's it. That's us done. Anything else?
No. Good.
Right. Thanks for watching. Have a look at this site if you're around this area. Worth a visit. She came down to see us this morning, didn't she? The owner. Very friendly, making sure we were all right and everything was okay for us. We haven't seen her. We went up to the farmhouse to pay, didn't we, yesterday?
Yeah.
Because we hadn't seen anybody. But yeah, £22 a night. Can't grumble at that. Right. You take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.